Hello, my healthy habit highwayers. Welcome to another Monday check-in recorded live from Rex's Gym. I hope you're all doing well in these testing times. I hope this finds you well and healthy. Now, we do have a new habit that we're going to start this fortnight, and that is, it's a goodie. Eat till you're satiated. Now, what we're going to do for this habit is going to really pay a lot of attention to those internal cues that we've been hammering on so much over the last couple of months. Really try to pay attention to your body. When are you full? When are you stuffed? And when are you actually still hungry? Now, one thing that I find works really, really well for myself is before a meal, ask yourself, okay, scale of 1 to 10, how hungry am I? And then after the meal, ask yourself that same question, but then also ask yourself, how satiated am I? They're different questions. You can have that feeling like, oh, I just feel like I need to eat something, but also have the feeling like, oh, I actually had a good meal. Now, just being aware of those, it seems almost like a contrasting feeling in your body. It's not really. It's so powerful to know that, okay, on the one hand, I kind of want to eat something, but on the other hand, I'm also kind of full. And you can start taking it from that emotional response and that almost that instinctual response of, okay, I feel like I need to eat, so I have to eat, into, okay, I have this feeling that I need to eat, but I'm also kind of full, so I don't have to eat. You make it a lot more rational. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense up here. So try to play that game. Before a meal, ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hungry am I? If you give yourself like, I'm like a 5 hungry, so kind of hungry, maybe you don't need a massive meal. If you give yourself, I'm actually only a 2 hungry, well, maybe it's not time to eat yet. Of course, this completely depends on what you struggle with. If you have a very low appetite, and you're trying to eat more or put on body weight, then even if you have a 2 hunger, you still need to eat. However, if you are somebody who tends to snack a lot, and before a snack you ask yourself, all right, how hungry am I? And you come up with a 2 hunger, maybe it's a good idea to put that snack away, because obviously you don't need it. So this is going to be asking quite a lot from you on a day-to-day basis, just to be aware. Every time you're about to put something in your mouth, ask yourself, how hungry am I? And then at the end of the meal, once you've finished, I usually would wait 15-20 minutes for everything to sink in a little bit, and ask yourself, okay, how hungry am I now? Hopefully it's calmed down a bit, right? If you started with a 7 hungry, which is pretty hungry, hopefully after the meal, give yourself 15-20 minutes. Maybe it's a 2, maybe it's a 3. Perfect. And okay, how satiated are you? So being satiated is that feeling of, kind of full. Like, I've had a meal about an hour ago, I say about a 7 or 8 satiated. So I'm feeling kind of full, not overstuffed. Like, it was a good sort of, a good amount to eat for me. But if I would sit here and go like, I'm a 10, that should be a little feedback like, okay, I ate too much, because that's not the point I want to push myself to. I don't need to stuff myself. I need to eat to that 7, 8 level for me to feel good and to stay full until my next meal and stop myself from snacking. So that in turn will help you identify those points where, I knew it was a bad idea to have those last 3 potatoes or sausages or whatever it is. But the way you feel when you eat it is not the way you feel 20 minutes later. I think we can all agree to that. Like, when you eat it, you go like, this is so good. And then 20 minutes later, it is not so good anymore. Like, you're full, you're stuffed, you have to pop a button open. So this is all about trying to get a grip on, okay, how much should I be eating according to my internal feedback. As always, guys, read through the resources. If you need any help with this, if you have any questions about this, send me a message. We'll set up a coaching call. Remember, I'm here to help you. Now, hope you're all doing well, guys. I'm here to help if you need me. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon.